At this point, it's pick your poison. Bayindr and Onana is literally a pick your poison situation. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Football with Priscilla. I'm Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And ladies and gentlemen, today I just want us to talk about Mistakes FC, also known as Manchester United, in a game where they faced Newcastle and they lost 4-1. But before we get into the video for today, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and do turn your notifications on, ladies and gentlemen, to know when next I post a video. So I just want to go through the talking points about the game. The first one. So it seems we need a collection of goalkeepers. You know how we were saying, oh my God, drop Onana. And Amorim was like, fine, I'll drop Onana. Amorim dropped Onana and we had Bayindr, as we were calling for him, ladies and gentlemen, to play. And Bayindr played. And we're just like, wow. Like, it's at this point, it's pick your poison. Bayindr and Onana is literally a pick your poison situation because both of them are equally bad. Both of them cost us goals. Like, it's literally pick your poison. Bayindr cannot sort out his feet. Playing out from the back clearly isn't his strength. So is shot stopping his strength? Somewhat, to a certain degree, maybe. That's the thing that he has over Onana. But at this point, ladies and gentlemen, if we thought getting a striker was one of our biggest priorities for the summer, ladies and gentlemen, it's actually getting a first and second choice goalkeeper. Like, it is absolutely bad. It is shocking that we have two bad goalkeepers. How did we get here? I don't know. Like, is Tom Heaton ready? Should we play Tom Heaton on Thursday versus Lyon? And the interesting thing, ladies and gentlemen, is now what does Amorim do? I have never seen a person self-sabotage themselves so badly. The whole world was calling for Onana's head. And Amorim was like, fine, I'll oblige. Bayindr, you've been given a chance to showcase your talent. This is your chance to cement your name as the number one choice goalkeeper. And if you play so well in these last few games, we might actually consider making you the first choice goalkeeper and not go for a new goalkeeper in the summer. Bayindr was like, bet. And then he had an absolute howler. Like, self-sabotage at its best. So the other point that I want us to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is the midfield. Now, we fielded Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes, and Ugarte on our midfield. Casemiro was rested because we have the Lyon game, I'm assuming. Mino is not yet fully fit, so he can only have few minutes on the pitch. So we had to go with Ugarte, Bruno Fernandes, and Eriksen. Now, listen, personally for me, I've said this in all my videos and I keep on saying it. A midfield with Eriksen is a risky midfield. Now, Eriksen is an absolutely amazing player, but his legs are simply gone. Like the Eriksen we used to know, the Eriksen that played for Spurs at a certain point is gone, okay? So he won't be able to keep up with the pace of the midfield. So now the onus is left on Bruno Fernandes, who Bruno was playing right behind Joshua Zirkzee. So our midfield practically had Ugarte there. Ugarte earlier on got a yellow card, so he wasn't as effective in the game because he was trying not to get a red card. So ladies and gentlemen, picture this. We had a Bruno Fernandes who was playing close to the striker up front, trying to create something. We had an Eriksen who, yes, was trying to create something, but his legs are gone. Then we had Emmanuel Ugarte who was on a yellow card. Our midfield was practically wide open. We lost the battle on the midfield. Like, there was nothing there. Newcastle was enjoying themselves. Like, they were running through our midfield. Joelinton was having the time of his life in our midfield. There was literally nothing Ugarte can do. And Eriksen, I can't believe Eriksen played that long, for as long as he did. But then again, we can't blame Amorim because who are we going to put? Mason Mount? Like, till this day, No one has ever explained to me why did we get Mason Mount, and I always ask this question: why did we buy Mason Mount? Like, I just don't see why we have Mason Mount. Anyway, now the other thing that I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is I talked about the front line last time, and I talked about how for me Xerxes and Rasmus Hoyland, there was no difference. A lot of people have been calling out Garnacho, calling out Rasmus, and saying we don't need this. We are better with Joshua Xerxes. What did Joshua Xerxes do apart from the one touch passes with a chance which he absolutely messed up in the first half? What other impact did Joshua Xerxes have? And this is what I always say. I keep on saying this. Listen, I prefer Rasmus Hoyland, even though he wasn't impactful even when he came on as a sub, cool. But I prefer him over Joshua Xerxes. I'm not saying Rasmus is a better player than Joshua Xerxes, because I think both of them are at par. Both of them are young and are learning the trade and might learn the trade. I don't know when, might perfect their trade, but both of them are still learning, and both of them do not impact the game easily. Have you noticed that if Rasmus starts the game, he will have no impact? And if Joshua Xerxes starts the game, he'll still have no impact as well. Joshua Xerxes, maybe the only difference is coming off of the bench, he will have more of an impact because he's a runner. Rasmus, on the other hand, coming off of the bench, will not have so much of an impact because he's an inbox striker. Like, he's not going to run at people. He's really an inbox striker. Wow, my phone is not playing with me, ladies and gentlemen, today. It has absolutely no space. So for me, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I think Joshua Xerxes and Rasmus Hoyland are all in the same, they're all at the same level. There's no one better than the other, in my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, I think we need a whole new entire squad. Well, not new really. I think we can keep Dorgu, Bruno Fernandes, delete Mazarawi, even if he made the mistake. I also think Maino is there, Ahmad is there. We still have good players, but for now, that team is mistakes FC. Like, it is actually bad. And I think we can all see that it is not the coach. Like, Ruben Amorim has nothing to do with Mazarawi's mistake, has nothing to do with Dalot's mistake leading to Ogate getting a yellow card, has nothing to do with Bayindr's mistake, has nothing to do with our defense failing to catch on to the Newcastle player and leaving him alone for him to get that assist from, what's his name, Isak. Those are basics of football. That is what you as a football player needs to know. You don't need the coach to be like, oh my gosh, Victor Lindelof. Like, see the runners. And arguably, Victor Lindelof is the more seasoned defender at the back. We had Lenny Yoro there. Maybe we could make an argument for Mazarawi, but like, Victor Lindelof was the more experienced defender, and none of them could see the runner. And Isak ended up making an absolutely beautiful assist, and we considered a goal. That is not on Ruben Amorim. That is on the players. Mistakes FC. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, I'm glad it's showing that it's not a coach problem at Manchester United. It's an entirely a player problem. And you know what? I'm glad Ruben Amorim towards the end subbed off Bruno Fernandes, because we really need Bruno Fernandes rested for the Lyon game, because he is our playmaker. Like, he's literally the glue that's holding that team together. And you know what? I was looking at Bruno Fernandes when he got subbed off, and I just felt so bad. I was like, you know what? In as much as I absolutely love Bruno Fernandes, I want him to be at Manchester United for as long as he can. I really hope Barca come knocking for him, Madrid come knocking for him, heck, even Man City come knocking for him, because he is so good. He's wasting his prime and good years at Manchester United. He is delivering, and we are giving him absolutely nothing to work with. I hope his agent is talking to everybody else, okay? Because Bruno has done so much, and we're doing absolutely nothing for the guy. So, ladies and gentlemen, for me, like I said in my previous video, I did not expect Manchester United to win this game. I said at best we get a draw, but I knew Newcastle was going to beat us. We went to St. James's Park. There is no way we were winning that game. So you know what? This was an expected result. I'm not distraught. I'm not shocked. I actually expected it. So yeah, off to the Lyon game we go, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Do comment down in the comment section if you guys think Manchester United actually need 3 new goalkeepers, because it seems our first, second, and third choice goalkeepers are not good enough. So yeah, so that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and do turn your notifications on, ladies and gentlemen, to know when next I post a video. Bye, guys.